Dave Marsh, iGolftv, coming back to you with Pro Series tip number 4. Now this really is some of my favourite stuff because it's often taken so much for granted. We've come out just on the edge of the chipping green here, and I want you to focus on getting these simple chip and runs and simple chip shots up and down 100% of the time. Not 90% of the time, 100% of the time. So you're going to come out here and you're going to add up 1, 2 in a row, 3 in a row, 12 in a row. That's what we're going to work on. Yes, I want you to practice some of the more Hollywood flip shots from around the greens and some trickier lies, but you know what? These simple shots are the shots that are going to make you cuts, they're going to make you top 10s, and they're going to keep your card year after year. It's so fascinating for me when I go out on tour and I see the better players. They're not always practicing the fancy shots. They concentrate on these areas because they know that this is going to be the momentum that carries them to the next hole. So the way that I practice these is I'll choose some pretty simple up and downs, or what you would consider to be simple up and downs, and go and produce on them. Nearly hold that one, that's a tap in. Just run that one out as well. Now I always bring my putter with me because I want to be knocking in my putts. I want to make sure I can either knock them in with the club that I've chipped it with because they're close enough like the first one, or if not, I'm going to use my putter and knock them in from there. So I can see with that one, those are 2 gimmies. Now that keeps the momentum in my round. That was a 28-yard shot up the green there, not that easy, but bang, there's my 2 up and down. Now I'll move on to another chip shot. I'm going to put the flag back in and I'm going to move another 30 yards off the green here. Now I'm actually going to go down into the rough, but I'd still call this a very straightforward up and down. If you miss the green just over the back here, you'd be expecting to get these up and down, and so would I. Now the lie's not particularly tricky, and it's not having to make the shots so difficult for you. It's these simple ones that often I'll see players get careless on and they don't get them up and down. Let's see what we've got here. Breaking a little right to left down there. Just needs the break now. Pretty good speed, not the greatest of line. That's on a better line. Might have a chance to go in, just run out of steam. But you can see pretty simple shots, but I'm executing, and I'm executing as I'm talking to you, which is more important. That's putting an extra bit of pressure perhaps on me. So I can tap this one in. So that's clear now for me, 3 out of 3. This one makes it 4 out of 4. Now I don't miss these because I work so hard on them over and over again. In it goes. So there's 4 out of 4 for you. Now I'd continue that practice on, 6 out of 6, 8 out of 8. Now the reason I only use 2 balls is because that makes me try on both of them just the same amount. I'm not careless with the 3rd one or 4th one if I've got too many shots. It's such an important part of golf this. Get the easy shots up and down and they'll really look after your score. If you start to lose these shots and take 3 to get down from the edge of the green, golf becomes a difficult game. It'll push you to try for too many difficult shots. So work hard on the simple ones. Yes, go and try the Hollywood ones, but these are your important bread and butter. These are going to make some checks for you, and that's most important. Go practice.